By Patil Stadium here in Navi Mumbai, one last time. Get right on view. The game number one, comfortably won by India of Windies. It was decided by our very own captain. Captain Indies decided that they'll have a bowl first. To talk you through the two sides.
Just at the top, Smriti Mandhana. Chetty also had a really good one. Shamima in
This game, it's the very same one which has been used in the first two T20 internationals. So what is the score that India need? With the due, a lot of entertainment to all of them and a lot of joy. Decided to 6 wickets in 116 games and in T20. Yep, but it's all about this game. Once again, Haley, very same openers. What's on their mind today?
is what they'll be looking forward to. And over here, Uma Chetty has a huge, and it's the grit and the gumption that will really matter more than your skills.
And also from a West Indies viewpoint, Stacey, you spoke to Karishma Ramarak.
That just a Smriti, and again leading this India side.
Before Karishma Ramarak tied her down and eventually got her. Somebody like Smriti Mandhana needs to be there with the other, Shinal Henry. Inside edge, and that'll be the one change.
A batting down the order if needed, and a
India leading edge. Is this the first wicket? Oh, what this has been from Shinal Henry.
she's been clinical, Shinal Henry, in terms of the airing the stumps, and Uma Chetty trying to play that along the leg. And Shinal Henry
Changed approach, spoke very nicely to Shibani Bhaskar. She batted beautifully, but this is how Image.
He is closing the face of the bat way too quickly. Ground and just swung a little bit. Then the top edge.
What dance was that? What moves were those?
she's pretty known for those.
Easy elegance once again on view. The first boundary.
Just sits back and opens the margins very small between point and short third.
There was this period in that last game where she was offered a few chances.
India already lost a wicket. That's a
First game, India, Mandhana got runs at the top. So did Chet.
Just for that kind of a shot.
just those little marks. It will be helped.
Down the track, trying to power it through the offs.
Wasn't really a half ball.
Excellent use of the feet from.
Oh, brilliant. This is just absolutely an over mid-off. And then the favourites quicker. 13 runs coming.
Back-to-back fours to end and that over. But this... putting the...
Nearly 10-12 yards.
So she's not pretty happy with herself.
This time a shorter delivery from Dutton. I think she got it just a bit.
It's
Add to the fours that she has hit of 4 balls.
A Bongi check. It's only the 4th.
Oh, make it another freeze in a row.
half tracker. This is as easy as it gets.
And it was hit. Chooses a position, a scoring area. It's
In the air, just missing point. Mandhana.
this over with 1 ball to spare. They're opening the face of the bat, and
It was in there, but it was way out of the reach of the fielder.
Captain's Club. Can I have Ultra Edge, please? Stand by. Still building Ultra Edge. Rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. In line. Wickets missing. Eloise, you can now.
Reprieve for Jemimah Rodrigues in India. Was reverse.
Because she succeeded bowling a stump-to-stump line, and with Jemimah Rodrigues looking to come contact with the ball. The key is in not looking to hit hard.
Top edge into the boundary. This is welcome runs for India and Jemmy.
Occasion, she had desired to play.
With that boundary, the 50 of the partnership comes up as well. Speed, that also helped the ball to clear that in.
Attack. Smriti Mandhana would do the same as well.
Mandhana looking to hit it past the edge. She did have a lot of luck in her previous innings.
More than that, that's swiftly timed. Jemmy.
She has developed to good effect. And nicely on top of the... There was a field out in the deep, but she had...
End of the power play.
A dragged shot, Ram Harak, and she was quick to pounce on it.
Foot movement, especially going deep into the crease, all around the ground, all around the wicket. Purpose to come in and have a concussion.
10 fours and a 6 already in this innings. It's so important when you're up against an off spinner, a fuller length.
To master these shots that you're talking about.
Judging the length quickly enough. More than mastering these shots, there's a 45 minutes to one particular shot, but it's all about gauging the length.
If you are a good judger of that, and you have ample time to...
Quickly enough, you will do the right things. Look at the contact point.
Will land safe, Kriti, and for India. 66 for 1.
Games in her spell, 18 and 19 runs.
Starts badly though.
Extremely well to keep that inside and keep it down to us.
Ram Harak didn't land it properly in that first. Crafton does well again.
Back to the danger end, and she was quick.
10 faces from the West Indies team who could bowl, who could... Picked it nice.
Very much aware was Mandhana as to where the field was. There's enough bounce, a lot of time to spare.
Again, Smriti is 50 again.
Excellent piece of...
And this was clubbed through the onside.
27.
Going at 9. It's very similar to the first game. Build up at the time. They'll drag down from her. That probably deserved it. Could have played a little late.
He has really picked up the line pretty early. Well,
T20. This is the first game. Very similar start to this one for India. Beautiful shot.
it's her ability backs away to open up score. A classy player, Jemmy.
That's
Beat on this outfield. This is so good to see. They love their cricket, they understand their cricket. One man who always kept them entertained is...
unbelievable. Just looking at the career Most 5-wicket hauls for India, 37. Left-hand wickets, he just had them for breakfast, lunch and dinner. New things, which is a great trait and very unique to him.
Mighty close. Yep. And she's asked for the review. IDFC.
Director, we have a player review for LBW. Original ball passes under the to the pads, please. All the way to the pads. Original decision is out. Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket. You're on screen. Signal now.
9. Wished. Yeah, this will be the challenge, just to continue. We've got to start. It's
Is how often wickets fall off. It's one. I don't understand the logic behind burning a review. For sure that you've hit the ball. That is literally
spin. If it had spun, she might have got saved. It went straight on.
They have the customary ask, and you've got a compatriot at the other end. Ask. No point in asking for it so quickly.
Five singles and a wicket from this over. 11.
That Afi Fletcher over, breaking a 98-run partnership.
Number 3. You have a relatively inexperienced.
Was against against West Indies in 2011. That's a fine.
I think she's aware of the conversations that are being international cricket. Who else to get it against other than one of the West Indian?
The key was she reaches the ball. Good spilling shot for her. Suddenly she'll feel things falling in place.
It reads much better as well. She had gotten also the angle that Karishma Ramharak is bowling.
Between long on and deep mid wicket. Always a handy one to pick so far. Easy peasy.
Just opening the face from those deliveries. Of course, the pace on from Karishma Ramharak.
Russian here.
She's playing according to the needs. The headness about the game is there, which is a delight.
Good footwork, good swivel, and that allowed her to pick that gap.
Outing in the first game. And if she can get on the striking the ball like a breeze.
The placement. There was a fielder out there in the deep at long off. No Mandana, but the timing was off. Who had to just run about 3-4 paces.
The way they finish. Just when the bowler times they've been found wanting slightly behind.
Yeah, the longest boundary is down the ground. After that, it's looking to use a feet under the over. 130 for 2, 131 for 2. Beg your pardon.
Last over going for 12. 6 options used.
She's got her 5 overs within the spin option.
2 down.
Hasn't dropped since Jemima Rodrigues' wicket. It's to both these batters.
That's because Ragbi based this.
They maintained the scoring rate, and although they lost.
So this is the outing that she'll be looking at. Yes, Sheila A got an opportunity last game, looked good before being.
Ragbi best of making a very fine batter. She's got opportunities that are given to him. Beg your pardon to her.
Day and night cricket. Target, you have pressure, of course, as you're playing
all of those challenges, and then in front of such a front of this crowd in these conditions, you have to be a class act.
Is Ragbi based in picking up singles. A wristy player.
ODI squad against the West Indies. Seam bowling comes. Ball races.
There's a ring on the off.
Matic, she's on 0 or 73. You give her width that will.
Yeah, Hayley Matthews having a chat with Deandra Gordon. The reason she's till the 20th, and the other factor is that he needs good delivery. It's the IDFC First Bank Winners' Trophy, which is the both captains are on the park. Hayley Matthews, Smriti Mandhana. It's in the air. Henry break, and they've got Smriti Mandhana.
Doughton, and she picks the big wicket of Smriti Mandhana bounce, which resulted in this uppish. That was just enough for it to travel to mid, and that's the end of a fantastic innings from Smriti Mandhana. This is 743 for 3 India. Oh, for India, the last 30 deliveries have been.
It's high. There's a fielder. She has enough time. They've dropped a catch, and it's a boundary as well to India.
Full tilt. Unfortunate the distance on this occasion. But Henry and Aline.
Coming down the track and pulls it away.
With her hands, Richa Ghosh. She's just continued to play to her strengths.
Has gone short, but just err on the leg side. Up there from Richa Ghosh.
Trying to go for the Yorker, and she's done well.
Yeah, low full toss. Yeah, now thinking that maybe I could have swept that one.
47,200.
Chipped towards the onside, should get a last thing West Indies want. When 2 batters, touch to be the fielder.
It's poor.
She did all the hard work of getting there, miss.
Short, power, coming to
Pace off just to try and get Richa Ghosh to possibly taking pace off. But Low gets in position and 67 meters. That's
slog sweep, and that is maximum.
and he also brings up flighting this delivery, but yeah, just
Hear the sound.
Oh, this time she goes short.
yeah, that's the game of cricket. 2 sixes, back-to-back sixes. From 43, she moves on to from 15.
Oh, gets to 50.
Ties the record for the quickest T20 50 ever. What an inning from this young cricketer.
Yeah, Tori, what she can do.
Nobody can reach. Brilliant. Just a flutter glee. And the teammates enjoyed it as well. It's a special inning.
In the air, making good ground, a bit of a stutter, but managing to hold on. And that's been hit hard, hit straight, and hit for 15 runs coming off that over. So after 20, India.
Yeah, we saw her do this for Mumbai Indians in the women's Mumbai Indians this time around, hitting 4 and challenging total.
Limping, not happy with their effort. We saw Lane had taken a beating today.
Expensive were the seam bowlers for the West Indies. Going for India in the second T20I, but come the third game, he's looking at make way for Deepti Sharma. She's also wanting to get into the huddle. The opposition. It didn't happen for India in the second, where they've lost the decider. And guess what? It was a lot faster. And the accounts as well moving a lot quicker.
Close to the target, and they do have the firepower as well. It was quickly enough, and the moment I saw Sanju Chopra had with me during the first T20I.
Off the mark, Hayley Matthews and the West Indies.
And anything from the slot, she does.
As you mentioned, very exciting to watch. Deep mid-wicket. No wicket lost yet.
and it's grasped.
Sajana inducing a false shot from skipper, getting underneath the mark, and that can look
That's middle nicely.
she likes to deal in bound. The kind of power that she generates is phenomenal.
It's that middle and leg stump line that Renuka.
As far as the batters are concerned, when they're chasing a huge target such as this,
There's a fielder.
clever manipulator is Hayley Matthews. Stumps and found the gap on the onside. This shot in a predictive manner.
But she's got it in the middle's customer.
That's and it was straying onto the pads.
That swing of the bat from Kia.
Who's taking it? Tita Sadhu.
To once again go through the leg side was Joseph. This time for it to be comfortably taken. Not really in control of that shot at all. Joseph, 13, and the for one West Indies.
Of the scenario, the situation. She's not wasting well enough, but at least a couple of runs. 22 for 1 as we just get a.
Kiana Joseph dismissed in that previous over.
On delivery from Sanjana. Kiana Joseph just knowing that she had to keep going, she had to score.
Clubbed away on the onside. Oh, who else can it be in this Indian team?
Didn't make connection as she wanted to, this time getting a bit deeper in the crease.
Down the track. Again, not the to finish the over. 12 coming off at 34.
Just to release the pressure a bit. Matthews get.
And she thinks that she can toy with.
She's so good over square leg. Didn't even try to overhit it. Was first bankable fact. Deandra Doughton is the first woman to hit.
Run so far in this over. Once again, tinkering with the field. Oh, just over the infield. Enough.
With where the fielders have come in and gone out.
No chance.
And the placement from Deandra Doughton, this to the right or to the left, to have a chance. The 50 comes up.
Had to wait on it once again, a back of the hand. And Hayley Zadeh sends the game situation. They've realized that it is for India. Hit hard.
And a pace on delivery from Saima. Placed shots previously. This
8.55 is what they're going.
in and backs away there. Backs away. Radha Yadav in the air. Who wants it now? He's absolutely delighted because it's the big wicket. It's
And Hayley Matthews wanted to assert herself, to look for that elevation. Sajana does well, runs in, as Hayley Matthews is disappointed.
Hayley Matthews that brings in Shemaine Campbell in at number 4. Big yawning gap between everything.
Rather out of the game. Each time the
This is for Tita Sadhu. Straight. That's the reason she was not able to get the elevation, Doughton. And rather.
yeah, the distance just wasn't there. Out for 25, 62 for 3 West Indies. the fielding aspect, that is. Chanel Henry. Deandra Dot.
Yeah, just a length ball, not a lot of pace and drag. They made that look easy. Yeah, sort of that in-swing finishing, finishing on Midland leg.
She does get the disc.
Yeah, what you said is absolutely, because the bowler.
Three half centuries.
Found it sweet again.
The stands this time. What a hit.
Waits for the ball to come on to her, and then the wrist and the arm. Absolutely no hesitation in what she wants to do. Send the ball as far as
13.52. With 2.
Cautious. Game hasn't finished yet. Excellent striking this.
Chanel Henry, you can get runs by way of force as well. Effortless too.
2 balls back was also full. Then she altered it.
Over for India. 84 for 3 at the end of 10, and the players can have. Four.
Once again coming into play. Surprising that she's able to get the ball to the boundary as effortlessly as.
Big heave. Wait. Good piece of fielding.
Par.
Why are so many catches being missed for both sides?
Muscled again. Power.
The pocket rocket of the West Indies side, hammering it through the outside. His staying mark was Campbell.
It was clearly heading into that boundary.
Your first side on. Keep going. Keep going. Can you take it few frames back? Stand by. A little more, please. Yeah, you can freeze it there.
It was a good query. Conceded in the Titash Sadhu over. 96 for 3. It's a tall ask for the West Indies, but still achieved. Wicket for the...
Dipti Sharma strikes straight away. Getting too close to the ball was Campbell on that occasion.
Much fuller, hit straighter. Goes leg enough on it. So 4 and a 6 to follow.
Because the ball cleared the boundary comfortably enough.
Lovely shot. Out that over. 133 for 5. Cleaned her up.
Have you ever wondered how the Amish preserve meat without modern conveniences like refrigerators? While many of us rely on freezers and canning jars, the Amish use time-tested, traditional techniques that have been passed down from generation to generation. In today's video, we'll uncover some interesting methods the Amish use to keep meat fresh and delicious for months, even years. Stay tuned. The Amish are known for their simple lifestyle, eschewing electricity and modern technology to uphold their religious values. This means they have to be incredibly resourceful when it comes to food security. Instead of relying on refrigeration, they use methods like canning, curing, smoking, drying and more. But why are these methods so effective? Let's explore. First, canning. This is one of the most popular conservation methods among the Amish. The meat is sliced, sometimes cooked with herbs, and placed in glass jars. They then use a pressure canner, which raises the temperature inside the jar to over 240 degrees Fahrenheit, 116 degrees Celsius. This process kills bacteria and seals the jar tightly, keeping it safe for years. The result is tender, flavorful meat that can be used in stews, soups, or just eaten right out of the jar. If you've ever tried canned beef at home, you know how delicious it can be. Always use a pressure canner for meat, never a water bath canner, to ensure it reaches the correct temperature and is stored safely. Next, treatment. Curing involves the use of salt, sugar and other spices to extract moisture from the meat. Moisture is what bacteria thrive on, so by removing it, you prevent spoilage. There are two main types of curing: dry curing and wet curing. Dry curing is where you rub the salt directly onto the meat. It is most commonly used for small cuts like pork belly, which is turned into bacon. Wet curing, brining, for larger cuts such as hams, the meat is immersed in a brine solution for several weeks. This ensures that the salt penetrates all the way. The result? Rich, flavorful meat that can be stored in